Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Coach Shell, YouTube channel, Doncaster Born Pub Built for Theme Park News, and welcome to the second of our final prediction videos. This is going out on the Thursday, with Six Flags coming out yesterday, and Merlin Entertainment's going out on the Friday tomorrow, and then it's the Alton Towers trip on Saturday. If you're there on the Alton Towers day, on the 22nd, I've got hiccups, I don't know why. If you're there on Alton Towers on the 22nd of June, comment down below. If you see me at the park, say hi. If you want a photo, send it to me on the Instagram link. It'll be in the description down below the video. If you see me at Towers, if you want a photo, send it on the Instagram link, and I will put it as a photographic moment in my trip review, which is going to be coming on maybe a day or two after the vlog comes on, and I do the trip, etc. So let's do this then. Cedar Fair, final predictions 2020. Let's start off with California's Great America, and it was a tough one to predict because California's Great America, of course, have got the B&M Hyper or Map multi-launch rumour roaming around for 2020 or 2021, and in fact the Hyper, the multi-launch, and either a thrill ride, either a Windseeker or a Mondale Revolution, which is like Delirium at King's Dominion, for those of you who don't know what that type of ride is. That was my mid-season prediction, but after weighing the options and thinking, hang on, I think the coaster will be 2021. My final prediction for California's Great America is family or minimal investment. I don't think there's going to be many investments going in at California's Great America for 2020, building up possibly for 2021, which one I think the coaster could be. Canada's Wonderland, they've already confirmed Hyatt House, and of course a new updated entrance. And I also predicted a thrill ride, either a gyro swing or a Mondale Revolution, to replace their 1996 Sky Coaster Extreme Sky Flyer. My final prediction, however, for Canada's Wonderland is completely changed. I am predicting a Camp Snoopy. Now, I'm not sure exactly where this would go, but I'm predicting a Camp Snoopy because I think that would really work. Maybe it would be sort of a redo into Camp Snoopy. But I definitely think that the family-sized investment with that Snoopy-style investment, I think that's where the focus will be next year, in my opinion. Now, moving on to Carowinds. Now, in the mid-season, I predicted a Vortex Floors conversion, but somebody commented on a different video today, in fact, as recorded, well, sort of recently, stating that that they've been told that the Vortex conversion will not be happening, and it's staying as it is for now. So I had to change my prediction for the final prediction, and my final prediction for Carowinds is a thrill ride. Now I'm thinking something like a Max Air would work really well. If not a thrill ride, I could see something being done to the water park, the Carolina Harbour water park. So something like that, either a thrill ride for the dry park or focus turned to the water park for next year. Moving on then to Cedar Point. Now this is a big one because of course I predicted a coaster, but of course we now know they're not looking to add a coaster next year, but the investment is still going to be massive. So I do think in my final prediction, I'm predicting 150th birthday celebrations, possibly bringing back 2 former rides, or one or two former rides, maybe even 3, like what Six Flags Great America doing. I know I don't want to sort of cross-reference Six Flags and Cedar Fair together because they're rival companies, but you know what I mean. So I can see them bringing a couple of old rides back. I'd like to see Space Spiral come back, and I'd like to see maybe Intamin come in and do like their own, like a new version of Demon Drop, like a one-off version of Demon Drop, just to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the park. And as well as that, I'm also sort of predicting not a coaster but family and thrill ride. So I thought something like Lumberjack at Canada's Wonderland. That would work really well on this boardwalk expansion, and I think that's what I believe will be coming. I think it will be a Cedar Point boardwalk just off the sort of where Wicked Twister and Windseeker and Gatekeeper is, building this like boardwalk section of land as like a new part of the park. Apparently Cedar Fair's bought some new land near Cedar Point, so again they could easily expand into there as well in the future, but I'm expecting that to be a future investment. Moving on to Dorney Park. Now I predicted a thrill ride, either a Windseeker or an intimate gyro swing. I think for my final prediction I said, I did say a thrill or a family ride, so something quite minimal, because I think 2021 or 2022 could be the year Dorney Park invests in that GCI or any type of coaster. I think Dorney Park's year could be coming very, very soon in my opinion, so stay tuned for Dorney Park. Moving on to King's Dominion. Now I predict a Soak City expansion. I think that could still be on the cards. However, my final prediction, main prediction, as well as the Soak City expansion, is family rides. And this is because I think they're getting that Volcano the Blast Coaster land prepped, groundworked and ready for 2021, which I think will be the year of their new coaster. Now, of course, the last coaster they added was 2018 last year with Twisted Timbers, the RMC of Hurler. So I do think that, you know, a good 3 years without a coaster is, well, to be technical, 2 years without a coaster. So I think 2021 will be the coaster year to King's Dominion. If not 2022, so that'll be 2 or 3 years without a coaster, which is, you know, pretty much a small, it's definitely a smaller gap between Twisted Timbers and the last coaster they added, which was, of course, Intimidator 305. Or Intimidator, should I say. But no, it should be good. It should be good. King's Island then. Giga Coaster or Wing Coaster was what I predicted. Replacing that Dinosaurs Lime Firehawk site. Now, it's pretty, you can already guess. This is going to be Polaris, the B&M Giga Coaster. Why am I saying Polaris for definite? Because I think that will be the name for it. I don't think Orion's got as many likes as Polaris, so I do think that they're going to go with that. So it is going to be an interesting development to follow, and I can't wait for the announcement of the ride. I think it's going to probably, with that sort of Polaris name and also the colour of the track, I think it's going to follow on the same advertising style campaign that Cedar Point did with Millennium Force. You know, like this intergalactic sort of space type promotional video they did when they announced Millennium Force for 2000. So I do think that they'll do that similar style sci-fi Millennium style sort of promotion for this new Giga. But I can't wait for Kings Island to open this. People have been complaining about the length of the ride. I think it's perfect, so I think it's going to be a good ride. Moving on then to Knott's Berry Farm. Now, I predicted the Ghost Town expansion, which could be either a GCI or a map launch. And my final prediction is a thrill or family ride or family rides. Just because I think, again, 2021, I think 2021 is going to be a big year for Cedar Fair, with possibly California's Great America getting a coaster, King's Dominion, hopefully Dorney Park, and of course Knott's Berry Farm with this rumoured Ghost Town expansion. I want them to start that construction work either this year or the start of next year, and then get it ready for 2021. So I think that's when their new coaster is. But for now, I think thrill or family rides will be suitable, just to wait on that expansion for Ghost Town for the year after, hopefully. Moving on to Michigan's Adventure then, I predict the thrill or family attractions, so either a Mondo Revolution or a Gersar Skyfly I said would work at the park. My final prediction is either nothing or a family ride. Something small, like a sea storm, like Nordic Chaser that opened at Worlds of Fun in 2018, I believe. Something like that, like a sea storm attraction. That would work really well at Michigan's Adventure, but if not, then it wouldn't be anything, unfortunately. Valley Fair, I said they'd be planning a Soak City expansion in the last predictions video with like capsule drop slides and a couple more slides, like the ones that's currently, well, the land's currently under construction at California's Great America for them. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But my final prediction for Valley Fair is either family rides for the drive park or that water park investment. Finally then, Worlds of Fun. I predicted a thrill ride, either a gyro swing or a Mondo Revolution, and I said, for my final prediction, a thrill or family ride. Something either small or kind of big, but not as big as a coaster. I do think Worlds of Fun could be in for a good shot with a coaster in the next few years as well. Possibly could be 2024, 2025, we don't know this yet. It depends if anything surprising comes out the bag and stuff like that. So there we go. So that's the Cedar Fair predictions, the final predictions for 2020 for the Cedar Fair parks. I'll be back tomorrow for the Merlin Entertainment predictions, and then the day after I am at Alton Towers Resort on the 22nd of June. It's going to be incredible. Hope to see some of you there. Thank you very, very much for watching this prediction video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now, guys, my name is Coach Jay, YouTube channel, Dogs to Born but built for theme park news. Keep living the coast life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.